everyone, and welcome back to our community. If you're new, I'm Jen. I focus on all things health, wellness, self-care, productivity while living in New York City. And today I am sharing my 7 streams of income after quitting my corporate full-time job. So if you want to hear more about my entire story, emotionally, logistically, how I ended up quitting my full-time 9-to-5 job, definitely head over to the video where I explain it all in the card up here and then also down below in the description. But in this video, we're talking about all of my streams of income. I'm not telling you to go quit your job. I'm not telling you you have to quit your job to do any of these streams of income. I'm sharing with you how I make money and how you might be able to also. Okay, so first things first is public relations. So that is what I was doing full-time for over 3 years. So I take on 1 to 2 health and wellness clients at my PR agency. So I am signed on as a health and wellness media consultant. Essentially, when I decided I could no longer do full-time life, I was able to stay with my agency part-time. So this is anywhere from 8 to 15 hours a week. Right now I'm doing 8 hours a week, but sometimes I take on an extra client and then that would end up doubling my hours a week. For a lot of these jobs, I'm not going to share how much I'm being paid just because you're not really supposed to do that when you're working for someone. If it's something where I'm self-employed, sure, I'm happy to share it, but I think you understand. So if you have any experience in a particular field, whether it's advertising, PR, but you don't want to work somewhere full-time and you're looking for a little extra money on the side, you can always use something like Upwork or Fiverr or Facebook even and offer freelance services for whatever your skill is. So essentially, this is something anyone can do. An agency might not sign you on as a part-time employee, but you can offer any service that you have a skill in as a freelance. Something that I have really learned since going off on my own and creating my own lifestyle and income is that, first of all, if you are hardworking, you will make it work. You will find a way to make money. Number 2 is, in this day and age, with everything online, you can really sell your services anywhere. So if you have a skill or a talent or something that you want to sell, put it on Facebook groups that are relevant, put it on Upwork, put it on Fiverr, put it out there on Instagram or Facebook, on TikTok, and ask for clients there. And it's a really great way to make an income. So my second most consistent stream of income is I actually work as an editor for Shelby Church. She's another YouTuber here. I edit her vlogs and then I also help produce her other content as well. So for the vlogs, I'll be paid a fixed rate for every vlog I edit, and then for things production-wise, such as filming with her, shooting B-roll with her for a full day in the city, or brainstorming ideas for upcoming content, that would all be an hourly rate. But this is a consistent income for me because I work for her consistently. I edit her vlogs weekly, and whenever she's in town, I am helping with whatever she needs help with. So my main takeaway here is that if you want to learn something and you don't want to pay for a course, or you've watched all the YouTube videos and Skillshare videos you can watch, reach out to someone that you want to be doing what they're doing, or you want to learn how they do what they do, and offer your help. Even if you don't know how to do their particular skill or talent, they can use help in so many different ways. So what I did was I sent a DM. I said I have experience in communications, in PR, in editing and shooting my own content. So whether you need creative help or help on the back end with emails and communications, if you need any help at all or need someone on your team, I would love to help you and also learn from you. I have sent out DMs like that before and they never really came to fruition, but this one was perfect and meant to be because I really want to up-level my video content and learn more about cinematography, and who better to learn that from than Shelby Church, and we get along really well. So it's been absolutely perfect. It happened at the perfect timing where I did need an extra income because I didn't want to be taking on as many PR clients, and I really wanted to learn from someone who is doing it. Now that I have the time and the flexible schedule to help someone else with a flexible schedule, an entrepreneur, a content creator, that is something I really wanted to do. So I just relentlessly reached out and it really worked out. So if there's someone you really want to learn from, just offer help. Sending a DM, commenting on a post, whatever it is, you never know. So just reach out. You also never know how else this could go, because Shelby could have been like, sorry, I actually don't need anyone, but my friend who is also this huge YouTuber, or who is also actually a videographer, needs help, so let me refer you to her. So honestly, just reach out. it cannot hurt. This also works on LinkedIn. Just reach out to people doing what you want to be doing and offer help, and then you will learn so much while also making money. So this is the best job I have gotten for sure. Next up for a consistent income is I work at a workout studio called Rumble Boxing. It is a 50-minute boxing-inspired high-intensity interval training workout here in the city, and my schedule has changed monthly because I provide my availability to work at the front desk monthly, but what I found works best for my schedule to get the maximum amount of hours and pay in while also having time away from the Rumble desk to do all of these other things that I do, I found that the best thing for me was working 2 morning shifts and sometimes also a Sunday shift. So a Sunday is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So that's a whole day, a bunch of hours. And then the morning shifts, as opposed to the night shifts are 4 to 8:45 p.m. and the morning shifts are 6:30 a.m. to 1:15 p.m. I know what you're thinking. If you're anything like me, you were like, never will I ever work the morning shift. That's how I was. I was working many night shifts a week, like 4 to 5, because in order to make enough money, it was only a 4-hour shift. So I needed to work multiple night shifts. When what I realized was if I just work 2 morning shifts a week, waking up an hour earlier those 2 days than I wake up on a normal day, not only am I shortening my day instead of working till, waking up 6:30 a.m. and working until 9 p.m., I am now waking up at 5:30 a.m., being done with Rumble by 1:15, and then I have the rest of the day to do work and finish by 5. So not only am I maximizing my hours and pay, but I am making sure that my schedule works best for me in terms of productivity and well-being, because I need my nightly resting time is what I realized. I need to be able to wind down at the end of the night. So these more service industry based jobs are really great because you can give your availability every single month. So if your schedule is not working for you one month, you can give a different schedule and availability for the next month and really figure out how many shifts a week are good for you to be making the amount of money that you need to make, whether you're being a barista or whatever it might be. Of course, some companies are going to say, we need you here 5 nights a week. Like some coffee shops only hire, 3 baristas at a time. And of course, if I ever feel like I need some extra money, I can pick up shifts that other people want to be picked up. So if someone needs coverage for a Friday morning, even though I'm already working 3 times that week, if I'm feeling a little financially strapped, I will pick up that shift. So those are my 3 consistent jobs. Now, the rest of this falls into content creation, which is not consistent, especially at my size. I was never planning on just quitting my job and only doing content creation and planning on desperately asking brands for money. For me, I really wanted to have the creative space and energy to focus on building the content, building out this community. I really don't care about brand deals because I have those other 3 consistent streams of income. And not to mention, the job at Rumble actually saves me a gym membership expense because I get free Rumble classes. And we have partnerships with other studios where we could take each other's classes. So I get a bunch of free workout classes and I don't have to pay for a gym. So that is another thing to keep in mind, whether it's you spend too much on coffee so you want to be a barista, or like me, spending too much on workout classes or a gym membership. It is something to consider. Maybe work at Equinox and get a free Equinox membership. I definitely consider that. But I don't care about the brand deals because I am not above working in all of these other gigs that I'm gaining so much from. I'm gaining workout classes, like I mentioned, from Rumble. I'm gaining so much industry knowledge and technical knowledge and a friend and networking when it comes to working for Shelby. And for the PR job, I'm able to actually understand the health and wellness industry to then deliver to you guys. And it's also continuing to keep my business mindset, my PR mindset, my communications mindset, and client-facing conversation up to par. And I think it's a really good mental challenge for me, and I'm really good at it. So I do definitely feel like I'm clearly gaining something from that job as well. With that being said, I don't put too much pressure on myself to work with brands because I don't really care to post advertisements unless it's something that I'm using every day and I want to share with you guys and it makes sense for me, the work I'm going to put in, they're compensating me well enough. But at this point in my content creation stage, I'm really just trying to build. I'm not really trying to get a million brand deals. I'm really trying to build a long-lasting, engaging community here. With that being said, please subscribe if you're not subscribed yet and like this video. It would really, really help me out building this community because that's all I want. So in the content creation bucket, we have YouTube AdSense. YouTube AdSense only pays me roughly around, it's been consistently around $200 per month. It's nothing that's gonna like pay my rent by any means, but it is a nice nice little flow. For a while when I had my full-time job, that AdSense money was actually going directly into my savings account. Now it goes in my bank account because I have enough savings put away and I need some income. So the $200 every month goes into my account, and hopefully in 2022 that number raises a bit. Affiliate marketing is the next stream of income, and it is actually a huge one for me. I know if you're just doing Amazon or something like that, it might not move the needle at all, but I actually work with a ton of brands. A lot of them want to see how you do affiliate marketing wise. So you're advertising their product, you're sharing a promo code. A lot of the times I share with you guys the Sakara promo code, and that gives you guys 20% off. It's code XOJENLAUREN to Sakara, and I get such a good commission on that. I believe it's like 20%. So if you're gonna go buy a $400 meal plan, I could get up to $100 on that meal plan. So I'm not gonna disclose all of the details just because I don't know if their program wants me doing that, but I do make a good amount of money from that affiliate program, enough to supplement my PR job if I needed to. Like, it is a great amount of money. Between Sakara, I do daily harvest, Amazon links that I'm always dropping in here. Essentially, if you use my link or my promo code to something, I can get a percentage of your purchase. So I really only like to do that and give you guys links like that if I'm providing you with a promo code, because then it's a win-win. Here's 20% off a really expensive, healthy meal plan service, and then I get money in return. So you're supporting me, but you're also supporting your own healthy lifestyle and getting a percentage off of something that's really good for you, but too expensive. So that is something I love to do because I feel like it's a win-win-win-win all around. I also work with Hilma and Highline Wellness and a bunch of other wellness brands that don't make me as much money, but it's still a great passive income. If you, while I'm sleeping, click on one of my links and purchase, I'm making a passive income through that. Which leads me to my next stream of income, which is brand deals. So I think we all know what this is by now, but if you don't, it is similar to an advertisement you see on the television where a brand will pay me to advertise their product via a video like this. You might hear creators say, this video is sponsored by, or on my podcast, you might hear me in the beginning of the episode say, this episode is sponsored by, and I tell you all about a product, I give you a promo code, and we get on with the episode. These are all things that brands are paying me to do. So between my podcast, my Instagram, and YouTube, I do make money from this monthly, but it's not that consistent because I'm not actively pitching, because I have these 10,000 other jobs on my plate. If I had more time on my hands, I would definitely make more money with brand deals, and if I really wanted to be able to make a quick few $100s really quickly, I would spend 2 hours pitching all of the brands that I love. I love that there's this flexibility and this freedom in knowing it's really up to you how much money you make. It's what you put into it is what you're gonna get out. Lastly is on a similar note, it's called content creation. So essentially what this means is I can create content for brands and they'll pay me, but I'm not posting it, they're not sponsoring any of my content. I'm literally just like shooting images of their products and sending it to them. They'll send me $100 or whatever it is for the photo. They'll post it on their platforms. I don't even need credit unless I'm like in the photo, they'll probably shout me out, but I don't have to post it. I don't have any obligation on my end. It's just that brands are now understanding that they can pay creators who literally shoot beautiful content every day, and it's essentially like paying a photographer, paying a videographer. So I've worked with Coco Floss before. I've made some reels, some videos that I would look like I'm talking to my Instagram story, but I don't post it at all. I don't have to post it, and they can use it for their own social media platforms. So I love doing that because I don't have to worry about like getting approval in terms of posting it on my own socials or not loving the content but having to post it anyway because I committed. I just get to be super creative, look at their Instagram feed, and it feels a little bit more like I can be creative and get paid for it, but I don't have to be like spammy or advertising on my own platform. So I personally love doing that. All right, those are my 7 streams of income as someone who quit their job. There are opportunities to make money everywhere as long as you think from a lens of abundance rather than a lack mindset. I can make a whole video on that if you'd like. You can make money in so many ways if you just get strategic, watch videos like this, get ideas, and offer your services on as many platforms as possible. Please subscribe, use my links, do all of the things to support this channel. I genuinely want to build an amazing community where we're all real and honest and having fun together and talking about mental health and all of the things. So subscribe, follow along, and comment down below if you're new. I would be thrilled to chat and welcome you to this amazing community. Mwah.